So we got Blue Letter Bible app, Bible in a Year, uh, day number 12, 32, Job 32 through 34. Let's go. Here's Job chapter 32. So, three men ceased to answer Job. I mean, how are you going to come back after that? Really? He was righteous in his own eyes. He was then kindled the wrath of Elihu, the son of Barachel, the Berizite, of the kindred of Ram. Against Job was his wrath kindled, because he justified himself rather than God. Also, against his three friends was his wrath kindled, because they had found no answer, and yet had condemned Job. Now Elihu waited till Job had spoken, because they were elder than he. And when Elihu saw that there was no answer in the mouth of these three men, then his wrath was kindled. Elihu, the son of Barachel, the Buzite, answered and said, I am young, and ye are very old. Wherefore I was afraid, and durst not show you my opinion. I said, days should speak, and multitudes of years should teach wisdom. But there is a spirit in man, an inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. Great men are not always, whether they're aged or understand judgment. Therefore I said, hearken to me, and I will show you mine opinion. So the youngest of them finally pipes up. Behold, I waited for your words. I gave ear to your reasons, while you searched out what to say. Yea, I attended to you. Behold, there was none of you convinced Job, or that answered his words. Lest ye should say, we have found out wisdom. God trusteth him down, not man. Now he hath not directed his words against me, neither will I answer him with your speeches. They were amazed, they answered no more. They left off speaking. When I had waited, for they spake not, they stood and answered no more. I said, I will answer also my part, and I will show thee my opinion. For I am full of matter. The spirit within me constraineth me. Behold, my belly is as wine which hath no vent. It's ready to burst like new, it's ready to burst like new bottles. I will speak, that I may be refreshed. I will open my lips and answer. Let me not, I pray you, accept any man's person, neither let me give flattering titles unto man, for I know not to give flattering titles. In so doing, my Maker would soon take me away. Therefore, Job, I pray thee, hear my speeches, hearken to my words. Behold, now I have opened my mouth, my tongue hath spoken in my mouth. My words shall be uprightness of my heart, and my lips shall utter knowledge clearly. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. If thou canst answer me, set thy words before in order, stand up. Behold, I am according to thy wish. In God's stead, I am formed out of the clay. Behold, my terror shall not make thee afraid, neither shall my hand be heavy upon thee. Sure, thou hast spoken my hearing, and have heard the voice of thy words, saying, I am clean without transgression, I am innocent. I have heard the voice of thy words, saying, I am clean without transgression, I am innocent, neither is there iniquity in me. Behold, he findeth occasions against me, he cometh for me, my enemy. And he pureth my feet in socks, and he marketh all my path. Behold, in this thou art not just. I will answer thee that God is greater than man, while thou dost strive against him, for he giveth not account of any of his matters. For God speaketh once, yea, twice, yet man perceiveth not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep is fallen upon men, and slumberings upon bed, he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction. So, sounds like Elihu here is heard that same spirit that Eliphaz heard. But what do you got to do? You got to test that spirit, right? Yeah. That he may withdraw from man for his purpose and hide from man. He keepeth back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword. This is Job 33, verse 19. And he chastened also with the pain upon his head, and the multitude of his bones with strong pain. So his life abhorred the bread, and his soul the dainty meat. The flesh is consumed away, it cannot be seen, and the bones that were not seen stick out. Yea, his soul draweth near unto the grave, and his life to the destroyers. If there be a messenger with him, an interpreter, one among 1,000 to show unto man his uprightness, then he is gracious unto him, and saith, deliver him from going down to the pit. I have found a ransom. His flesh shall be fresher than a child's, and he shall return to the days of his youth. He shall pray unto God, and will be favorable unto him, and he will see his face with joy, and he will render unto his righteousness. He looketh upon men, and if any say, I have sinned and perverted that which was right, it profited me not. Verse 28, this is 33:28 in Job. He will deliver his soul from going into the pit, and his life shall see the light. Lo, all these things worketh God oftentimes with man, to bring back his soul from the pit, to be enlightened with the light of the living. Mark, oh well, Job, hearken unto me. Hold thy peace, and I will speak. If thou hast anything to say, answer me. Speak, for I desire to justify thee. If not, hearken unto me. Hold thy peace, and I shall teach thee wisdom. Oh. Furthermore, Elihu answers, so he keeps going. He keeps going. Furthermore, Elihu answered and said, hear my words, O ye wise men, and give ear unto me that ye have knowledge. For the ear trieth the words as the mouth tasteth meat. Let us, meat is a prophecy of many times. Let us choose us judgment. Let us know among ourselves what is good. For Job hath said, I am righteous, and God hath taken away my judgment. Should I lie against my right? My wound is incurable without transgression. What man like Job, who drinketh up the scouring like water, which goeth in the company with the workers of iniquity and walketh with wicked men? Hey, Brittany, how are you? Oh, okay, yeah, right on. There, hearken unto me, ye men of understanding. Far be it from God that he should do wickedness, and from the Almighty that he should commit iniquity. This is Job 34, verse 11. Are you talking about the Asian guy? Which robot? There's tons of robots on YouTube. For the work of man shall be rendered unto him, every cause and every man according to his ways. Surely God will not do wickedly, neither will the Almighty pervert judgment. Who hath given him a charge over the earth, and who hath disposed the whole world? If he set his heart upon man, if he gather unto himself his spirit and his breath. The killer stoner. We are blessed with the presence of the killer stoner. Do you get stoned from the killers? That's the question. Woohoo. Yeah. What's that? You can praise God without going live. Yeah. Our sacrifice is a daily communication, brother. All flesh. Have you ever read the whole Bible all the way through? It's really good to read it all the way through. We're doing the Blue Letter Bible app, Bible in a Year, and it's chronological. So it's like a story. It makes sense. I'm in Job 34 now. Let's go here. Verse 16. Now, if thou house has understanding, hear. Hearken to my voice and my words. Shall even he that hateth right govern? And wilt thou condemn him that is most just? It is fitting to a king thou art wicked, and to princes ye are ungodly. How much less to him accepteth not the persons of a prince, nor regardeth the rich more than the poor, for they are the work of his hands. And he isn't telling Job anything Job doesn't know. Yeah, he isn't telling anything. TV called Mr. Robot. You remind me of the dad. Oh, yeah. Man, it's been a while since I watched a TV show. Come out of her, my people. Oh, yeah. I just kind of lost interest in it, Jimmy. All right, so here we go. Here's Job 34:20. In a moment they shall die, and the people shall be troubled at the midnight, and pass away, and the mighty shall be taken away without hand. For his eyes are upon the ways of man, and he sees all the goings. There is no darkness nor shadow of death, nor the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. Nope, he'll see it all. For he will lay upon man more than right, and he should enter either into judgment with God. He shall break into pieces the mighty men without number, and set others in their stead. Oh, man, yes. Verse 25, therefore he knoweth the works, and he overturneth them in the night, so that they are destroyed. He striketh them as the wicked man, in the open sight of others. Because they turned back from him, they would not consider any of his ways. Verse 28, this is 34, verse 28. So now they cause the cry of the poor to come unto him, and he heareth the cry of the afflicted. When he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? When he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Whether it be done against a nation or against a man only. That the hypocrite reign not, lest the people be ensnared. Surely it is meet to be said unto God, I have borne thy chastisement, I will not offend thee any more. What? That which I see, teach thou me. I have done iniquity, I will do no more. Should it be according to thy mind that we recompense it, whether thou refuse, whether thou choose, and not I, therefore speak thou knowest. Let men of understanding tell me, let the wise man hearken unto me. Job hath spoken without knowledge, and his words were without wisdom. Now he's going right at Job. My desire is that Job may be tried unto the end because of his answers for wicked men. For he addeth rebellion unto his sin. He clappeth his hands among us and multiplieth his words against God. Woo! A direct accusation of rebellion for poor old Job. Elihu spoke moreover and said, and he's going to continue on. But that was 32 through 34. Okay, so the next verse that we'll read tomorrow is 35. All right, I love you guys. And Elihu is going to continue with his madness.